What's up guys, Chorus95 here and welcome to episode 22 of my Europa Universalis playthrough as originally England, now Great Britain. And as you can see, we have been doing some colonial stuff in the last, I'd say 5 or 6 episodes. We have British colony over here, which is our colonial nation. If I have a look at it, it's not a state. Here we go. They have a decent opinion of me. They're giving me half a ducat a month. They have tariff efficiency of 13%. They only have 2% liberty desire, which is from my poor diplo rep, I guess. Oh, poor diplo rep. I do. I have negative because I've got terrible legitimacy. So let's won't increase tariffs. Vacate local rulers, no. We don't need to do anything. We'll just set them to be aggressive and then we'll go. Okay, so we're currently colonizing. This is the first episode of another recording session I have. So I need to see what we're up to. So this one is almost finished, and these are the other ones we're doing. Okay, let the game play through then. I'm guessing we were going to colonize this one next, based on the fact that I'm standing there. Now I'm currently having exams at the moment at university. So if I miss a upload of an episode or something, that's why. I shouldn't miss any episodes, but just in case. Right, so where is our explorer? What's he doing? Promising land, gain 1 base stack. So he's exploring down here, because these are high American actually, it's quite interesting. The high American tech groups, so they're keeping up with us in terms of tech, which is definitely interesting. These guys are not, however. These are Mesoamericans. So gain 5% tax, or let's just gain some more tech. I'm not that bothered about money, I'll make enough. Make 15 ducats a month. I don't need more money. So we're almost done here. We only have 4 colonists at the minute. We're running 5 colonies. But that's okay. I suppose we could go down to 4 if we wanted. It would be easier than having to switch over a colonist every time. So Van Kill became self-sustaining. Do I now have another colonist? I do. Let's actually send him to here. And there was, I believe there was 1100. Yeah, 1100. So you go stand in there. France is here as well. They got trapped up here, I think. Got black flags. They did bring boats along earlier, so I don't know why they're still here. Land maintenance, sure. Because it gets us plus 5% discipline as well. And we want quantity full, because when you get to, when you complete it, you can do the expansion ideas, colonial garrisons, land force limit plus 10%, global settler increase plus 10. That'll help this expansion. Hopefully this colonial nation will actually be like the entirety of this. Right, you, I have a new mission for you. I want to explore this area. So this is sorted by colonial region? No. What is this sorted by? Should I just do the land one? It's up here. This is where I wanted them to do. Because if we look at the colonial region, this colony actually goes here as well. So I want to kind of see which parts are colony and which parts are Regnif and which parts are Lycanicos. So our legitimacy is going up very slowly. We could check to see if we have a legitimacy guy. Is there a legitimacy guy? I think there is. Could be wrong. Okay. Right, so it's like fingers. It's an interesting shape. Oops. Diplo power, admin power. What's our current idea group? It's Diplo, isn't it? No, it's military. So it doesn't matter. What we're behind on? We're behind on nothing apart from military. Well, the next Diplo tech doesn't get us anything really. And since I'm already, like, I'm not even using all my states at the minute, I don't think it's really that necessary that I get 6 more. So let's just go for naval morale. So we'll go Diplo. Oh, if I'd realised how many admin points I had, I would have definitely gone Diplo. So we've explored that area. Okay, which one of these doesn't have a colonist? Right. You recall... Oh, there's no point sending him there. But they'll give us... Because that colonization's going to end pretty soon. And we will send you to here. And then we'll get you... Not yet. Where's my boats? This one. There they are. Okay, good. The boats are up here. So you became self-sustaining. So go to here, please. I'm basically trying to block off any other colonizers like Portugal or Castile from colonizing this area. Like, they can colonize down here, fair enough. I'm not going to be able to stop them. But I want all of this landmass to myself. Ooh, more exploration. Explore South Atlantic plate waters. Let's do waters of Demersus, since that's up here. I think. I'm not entirely sure. This might be plate waters. All I know. Military leader just died. Who was that? It was our explorer. Amazing. Okay, so we need a new explorer. Let's go one of these. Oh, he's very nice. 3 exploration, 3 movement speed is very good. Okay, so we'll get a leader, Alfred Rodney, and we'll send him to go finish that. So he's going to explore in here, I think. Nice. And our colony has become self-sustaining. And now we will send you to here. Sure. And you can move... You can move down here, because we're eventually going to colonize down here. As you can see, our colony themselves have actually colonized Roundhead. I don't know if I mentioned that. Another self-sustaining colony. Nice. So we can get another colony. We'll do this one. I want to just send people to. He's going to walk around here. Now, I've been playing a lot of Stellaris. Well, I say a lot. I've been playing as much as I can. Just to get good at it for when I do a Let's Play on this channel of it. Which should be coming around May 22nd. Whatever the first Sunday is. Like in that time frame. So the 20th is the Friday, so yeah, it'll be the 22nd. Will be the first episode of Stellaris on this channel. So I'm hoping you're looking forward to that. I've actually been playing on a galaxy where there's only me and a fallen empire. I'm trying to build up a big enough fleet to actually take down the fallen empire. It'll be interesting to see how much I have to build up. I found out that fallen empires can't build ships, so once you kill one of their ships, you're set. We're running out of colonies because they just keep getting completed. So this one's getting built. Let's build one here. And we'll send you down to there. You can come here. And we'll actually send an extra regiment there. Up here. 1300, so we'll send 2. I'm just preparing for the inevitable colonization I'm going to do. We'll send 2 there. This one? Yeah. And then that. Merge them. And then dunk. Send you to that. And then where's the remaining army? This army. Why are you leaving? You're not allowed to leave. There you go. And then here. 1900, so we'll send 3000. 1, 1, 1. There you go. Just so we don't get the negative penalty from having too many horses or too many cavalry. Alright, good. No debate in Parliament. Is there any to do? Yearly legitimacy. Yes. Lose a mercantilism, no thank you. Lose some admin power. Grant autonomy, no. Let's lose 20 diplo and 32 admin. That's fine. And we need a new advisor. Let's get the missionary strength guy, even though he's pointless. Successful colonization down here. That all spread out nicely. We'll continue to colonize as quickly as possible. Let's have a look at what's going on in Europe. Spread of disease. Let's pay. Milan's pretty strong. The Teutons have conquered almost all of Poland. They only have 2 provinces left, it looks like. Sweden's doing well, Muscovy's doing great. The Ottomans are pretty strong. They're not the strongest I've seen them. Work the way down to here. Persia exists. What else? France has eaten half of Aragon and Castile ate the other half. They've conquered some of Morocco. Portugal hasn't really done much. I mean, they've got Niger. They're doing well. A noble from the Tudor family with a 413 with a strong claim becomes heir. Or we pay some money to lose some legitimacy and some prestige. Okay, we'll have that heir. Octavius, not Maximilian. George. Since when has there been a British ruler called Octavius? Look you up. And I guess we are just going along at 4 colonies for now. Suppose this one we could not abandon. Oh, we have no colonists to send. Oh, we're down to 3 colonists. Oh, that's not nice. Where's my extra colonists? I want more. Give me all the colonists. Like, having more settler growth is great, but it's not the best thing if I... So we are running 5 colonies at once. It's not the best thing if I'm low on colonists. That dropped our income dramatically. There's no point taking that yet. We are going to do that really slow, so let's just abandon. And then send you to here. You can be there for when I colonize next. So we're just going to run 4 colonies at once now. What size are you? 232. You're the biggest actually. So it'd probably be most prudent to send one to you, but I'm not going to. So have they actually colonized anything? It would be really interesting if you could know what the other colonizers were could actually see compared to you. So we've reached max monarch power, and this is admin. Which admin's not great in terms of what you can do with it. I mean, we can get stability. Let's do that. I'll happily improve France's opinion of me. My best friends in the entire world are the sworn enemies of the country. Makes sense. I do love all of the straight crossings that often appear in the New World. Lose 3 inflation. 1 0. Gain 1 base tax on London and a cheaper treasurer. Level 3. You only cost 6 ducats a month, so you basically cost the same as a level 2 guy. Well, that's because we're focused there. When's the next idea group? It's 14, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to be so far ahead of time that I think we switch to military. Just to catch up. We're not that far behind militarily wise. And we're not in the red legitimacy wise. Up to 35. So exploration finished. So let's see what you can do now. Waters of Demersus. I'm sure I've told you to do that like 4 times. Go do that. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. It will really help me get through my exam period. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all the new videos. And from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching. And goodbye.